Giovanna's Designs. If this is your first time here, welcome to my channel. If you've been here before, thank you for returning. I appreciate you guys. I really, really do, honestly. I say it every time, but I mean, I really mean it. So what are we going to do today? Today is going to be something that I am truly, truly honored to do. Don't know if you've seen it, but I will link it up at the top. If you don't know what a link is, there's a tiny little eye that's going to appear over my head. I'm going to point. Is it this way or this way? I'm not sure which side of the screen it's on. I think it's this one. Anyway, not important. And if you click on that little eye, you will open up a window that will show you the previous video that I'm about to talk about. So I did a piece for Crystal a while back, a lady named Crystal, and she suffers from a god-awful disease named CRPS. And I have absolutely fallen in love with her since I met her, and in the process of doing her piece for her, we became very friendly. And then afterwards, you know, we've kept chatting, and she's really an amazing person. She's an amazing mother, an amazing grandmother. She's just the sweetest, loveliest person in the whole world. And she now wants pieces for Christmas. So once again, I'm honored to be in her home. I am now honored to be in her children's home because this is going to be a multiple piece set. So this is going to be exciting. So today I'm going to do Crystal's piece, which is going to be on a 20 by 20 gallery wrapped but museum quality canvas. So it's the real super chunky side. It's the 2 3/8 side. You don't see those very often. But if you look at blick.com, I don't have a Blick store around here. Never heard of it before I started shopping online during COVID. And they have some really, really great prices and some good products. And they carry the museum qualities. And I'm sure other people do too. But they're really, you know, quite pricey. And Blick has them for a pretty good deal. So if you're looking for them, go to Blick. So anyway, I'm going to be doing Crystal's piece today. And then in the part 2, my next video, I'm going to be doing the piece for the kids. So today is going to be one big piece for the kids. What I've decided to do, and I'll talk about it more next time, is take 4 12 by 12s, put them together as one piece. And like I said, I'll explain that in the next video. So, because that's going to be super cool. I really am excited to see how that unfolds. So today I have done a lot of custom crazy paints, if you want to call it that. The concept was, backstory here, concept was that Crystal wants to use the color of her children and her grandchildren's eyes. And she sent me pictures of everybody's eyes. And I'm going to put on the screen here in front of me the one that she calls Wonder Eyes. And it's, I think her grandson is 4 maybe. He has the most beautiful eyes I've ever seen in my entire life. And you'll see it now. And so I'm going to use all of those colors as well as the other family members who have some really beautiful honey tones, with which I'm going to use the metallics for the honeys, and some beautiful gray greens and gray blues. So it's going to be a really, really soft piece, but then I'm going to punch it up in the middle. So I'm explaining all this because I'm going to just play the music when I'm doing the piece. I think you know by now, if I do a custom piece, I just want to focus on that commission and just blast my music in the background and not have to talk through it. And so I'm going to do that now. But I'm going to explain why I'm doing what I'm doing, because you might look at it and say I'm being a little crazy. And I don't know, maybe it's going to be crazy. We'll see what happens. Not really sure. But I did promise that I was going to show the primary elements piece when it's dry, and I am going to show it when it's dry. It's almost there. It's so close, but it changed, and it's really interesting, so stay tuned for that one. It's beautiful. It's just completely different, and not in composition, but in color and depth. So I want to resin it first before I show it to you guys, because I want to see it myself, how that's going to resin and pop up and, you know, come to life with the resin. So yeah, so we're going to go backwards on that one. Next video, I promise. So what I'm going to be doing is a circular pour, taking each one of my bottles and going round and round and round and round and blowing it out completely from the center. I'm going to take a little bit of the base color in the middle, blow it out like you normally would do a circle Dutch pour, but then I want to bring it back to the center and have it be a full flare, as if there's no center color. This is my plan. You know how it is. I'm going to plan and we're going to see what happens, right? I think what I want to do then is take some paint out from the center of the canvas and replace it with dun, 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 the primary elements from the last video. So, well, 2 videos ago. The Payne's Gray primary elements, I want to put that into the center of the circle and then flare that out a little bit and see what that does. So I'm hoping that that just sort of morphs the edges. It makes the edges really soft and cool, and we'll see. We'll see what happens, right? So, okay, let me go through colors. I've been chatting a lot this video. Okay, so Amsterdam Bronze and Arteza Aztec Gold, those are going to be the representatives of the honey-colored eyes. Just gonna drop them. decoart Extreme Sheen in Sapphire. We're going to be using Blick Metallic Teal. Arteza Pearl Glacier Blue. We've got Amsterdam Sky Blue Light. I've got my custom blue gray that I made. A golden in Titan Green Pale. A golden random blue color that was a mix of a bunch of different colors of golden colors. And then we have this big boy. And this is my custom color for the base. This is going to be our base color, so that's why I said it's going to be really soft. This is a gray green. There's, God only knows how many colors are in this. There's the golden Titan Green Pale we use. I used some of the golden, the blue, that random blue color that I had. I don't even have it labeled. Some gray. I used some black, some white. I mean, there's like the kitchen sink in this thing, but I had to get the color right, and so I think I've got it. I did like probably 15 sample pieces to test out my concept, and I didn't like it, and I didn't like it, and I refined it, and so that's the winner. So that's the plan, and I think it's going to be great. Cross your fingers for me, but I'm going to now just put my music on and just get into the zone, so enjoy the music on your side, and I will see you at the close-up. Well, here we are. Oh my gosh, this one was so much fun, but such a challenge. You know, that crazy concept I had of throwing the primary elements base in the middle. Well, let's see what happens. This is kind of an experiment, to be honest with you. And not an experiment, truly. I mean, I think I know what's going to happen. But it's really sort of luck of the draw as to whether or not it's going to work out. All right, let me show you all of these beautiful details. I've got a lot of sparkle and a lot of life happening. I like that I chose to, pull that out with my finger and make these pointed edges instead of the swoops. Because as I was blowing, I was getting those rounded edges. And I don't like round. So I wanted to pull those out and really make those more of a starburst effect. Because this isn't supposed to be a literal eye. Just the colors and the wonder of it is represented. So look at all of this. And I have my little cell families, but not too many of them, because I didn't really want this to be full of cells either. I wanted it to really just be, a starburst kind of a look. But then you have, those crazy things there, which is really cute. But now, when we get to the middle, look at all of this. That's gonna be gorgeous when I resin it. Oh my gosh. Now, this is what I mean by experiment, okay? Now, the center with those little swirls, I did that after I shut the camera off. I was, going over little details and making sure I loved everything. And then I said, let me see if I would do this. And I did it with my finger and I love it. But that's not gonna stay that way. It is not gonna look like that when it dries. As you saw from the other piece, it's gonna dry a lot darker. The top colors, I mean, they're gonna morph. So these little swoopy edges here may be very dark blue, when they're dry, instead of this light blue. So we'll have to see. And the same thing with, as the primary elements was pulled out into the top colors all around, we'll see what happens with that too. That may morph as well. So I'm kind of excited to see what happens, to see, the chance that what that's gonna change it, how it's gonna change it, and all that good stuff. So this is just, gosh, Crystal, I hope you love it. And I can't wait to show you what I'm gonna do for your kids. I'm so excited for that one too. I have a really good idea. So stay tuned for that one, because that one's gonna be really fun too. All right, well, this was a commission piece, so unfortunately this piece is not available specifically, but I can make anything. So if you're interested in getting a custom piece by me commissioned, just email me at giovannadesigns@gmail.com, or you can look at my Instagram for all of my available work there. If it's not marked sold, it's available. So again, you can email me at giovannadesigns to see what size it is, what price it is, all of that good stuff. Look at that. It's like a sea of wonder in the middle. I'm so excited for this to dry. All right, well, thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out with me today. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will see you again next time. Bye.